Hi, this is Deborah Dachinger, Dare to Dream radio show, and thank you for joining us for a multi-award winning radio show. And I'm going to ask you, what's driving your success? Is it inspiration or is it programming? Joe Vitale once said, we're either being driven by inspiration or programming. So we all know what inspiration feels like, right? Programming actually means to be indoctrinated. What is indoctrination? Well, it usually doesn't come from in here. It's from out there, and it's something we adopt and adapt. And when you have a dream, we all know what that feels like. You're driving along, you're walking along, and maybe you wake up and boop, some amazing thought comes in and it gets you so excited and full of passion and purpose. And you start thinking, wow, I could do that dream, I could do that intention, I could do that goal. Yeah, I could see myself doing that. I can see how amazing that will feel. Sure, that's a complete extension of who I am, and I can totally envision where it's going to go and who's going to come and who's going to attend and where I'm going to be. And you're off in this beautiful space. Until in comes the programming. You know, Dad said I'm never going to be successful. Oh my God, that's going to take so much time. I don't have any more time. Actually, I'm overwhelmed. You know what? I don't think I'm capable of doing that. If I do that, I'm going to get so nervous and it's not going to work out. And before you know it, and you have completely put the kibosh on your dream and your goal. And that's not what we want to create. So when this happens, when you have something beautiful come up inside of you, always ask yourself, where's that coming from? Is that inspiration? Or is that perspiration? Or is that programming? Is that a place I really ought not go? Because the programming doesn't belong to me. It was a belief, it was an idea, it was an attitude that came from out here. Either someone we knew at some point in our life, or from the ethers that we just picked up by passing, because everything's energy anyway. Now, if it's programming, the beautiful thing is you can decide, you can choose right now to not accept it, to let it go, to move on. And that is a good choice to make, because we want to keep with the inspiration. We want to be inspired, to have spirit in us. Yes, that's what that means. And here are some suggestions that you can do, because you really want to promote this inspiration when it's happening and keep on that, choose that. One of the things you can do is create a victory wall or a victory board. V for victory, woohoo! Anytime something positive happens, you're up, taking action steps, you're moving towards your goal, and something good happens, you post it. Let's say you need to make a phone call, and it's a big deal for you. And you're uncomfortable or afraid, or it's a really outreaching call, and you find it was successful. You got through, you spoke to the person, good things happened, and you maintained your authenticity and your power, and you presented yourself well. Woohoo! I want you to write that down and put that up on your wall. Let's say you did something, you took an action step, and you got a yes. Put that yes on the wall. Anything that happens, and it can be much larger or small, you have a victory board, because that's where you look. That's a reflection all the time of the progress you're making, how well things are going. And let's say, here's another piece to create some balance. You're moving along and you find that you're a bit out of balance. I don't know if you're like me. I am warrior woman, queen of the lifetime, queen of the jungle of life. Because, you know, honey, you give me a task, especially if I'm interested in it. I really should qualify by saying if I'm interested in it. I'm going to do it and then some. I always got to be amazing. And that's cool. I mean, that's a great quality, right? Wouldn't you want to hand something off to somebody like that? Not only can I trust they'll get the job done, but they will get the job done and then some. That's me. And I do that with things I'm passionate about. But I also have the propensity to burn out. And so this is where I need to bring in the more feminine, the more balanced, the more serene energy. And so in light of that, on the path to inspiration and our dreams come true, here's a couple of things. The first one is the daily intention is to focus on ourselves. Yes? First, if you're going to take a car anywhere, and let's say a dream is kind of a distance, so you're going to take a car distance, you will not go there on an empty tank, will you? Nor should you as a person wake up and do your day on an empty tank. You want to fill up and have the best fuel and then go. And one of the best fuels you can give yourself is some time for yourself. Body, mind, spirit, right? Meditate. I can only tell you from my personal experience that meditation gives me a lot. That quiet, peaceful time. And listen, folks, I resist the heck out of it. I may be just like you, like, but you know, every time I do it, I'm so happy. It really gives me so much incredible peace and bliss. Contrary action sometimes is very powerful. So meditate, work out. I work out every day. I love working out. I think workout is really good for my makeup. And you know, however much you want to do that, a couple of times a week, a little bit every day, it's your choice. But definitely body, mind, and spirit. And listen to inspirational radio. Hello, here I am. Deborah Dachinger, Dare to Dream radio show. Listen to not only my openings, but listen to these amazing interviews with successful masters who've achieved incredible things in incredible subjects. Dreams come true. Learn from them how they got there. And listen to great CDs or workshops. Fill yourself first so you're a full vessel moving forward. So we already have the first daily intention, which is take care of yourself, give to yourself on all 3 levels. The very next thing you want to do is give to somebody else. Yes? So you've given to yourself, now you want to give to somebody else. See how you can give to somebody else. I live in Los Angeles, so this is a great example. You get to a stop sign, you're in your car, and there's a car, and you actually got there first. How amazing is that for you to just smile? Like, actually look in that person's window and smile, and wave them on. Like, no, really, you first. You first. What is that like to give to somebody first? No, you take the right of way. Why not? What a beautiful blessing. You know, you send somebody along the way and maybe they'll do something nice for somebody, but you're putting blessings out into the world just because so many people feel like, I gotta get mine, I'm first, I got here first. You know, there's a real chip on their shoulder, and that's a great deal of unhappy energy to go through life. So you're going to give to yourself first and then give to somebody else. You know, just find a time when you're sitting and maybe you're thinking about somebody. Maybe you have a friend who's going through something or someone who had a breakup or anything at all, or just because. Think of them and bless them. Send them a loving prayer and a blessing just because. So now you've given to yourself, you're going to give to somebody else. And the third thing is look for the gifts. When you spend the time focusing on all the gifts already here, now, right now, then how does it make you feel? Do you experience a shift? Are you more peaceful? Are you more grateful? I think you are, because I sure am, because when you look for the miracles and the blessings in your life, they show up. It's something I do. I have a practice. When I put my head on the pillow to go to bed, I start saying what I'm thankful for. Before you know it, I'm asleep. I don't know what number I get to. It's not that much. It's certainly past 5. And then I work on waking up that way because I want to buffer my day so that it begins and ends with appreciation and gratitude. Those are the last things I remember and the first things I wake up thinking. And it's so easy for me because I have the most amazing cat. I love. She's a soulmate, this cat, for sure. And she sleeps right next to me. She's got her little space next to my pillow. Are you kidding? I get to see this gorgeous creature who I'm so abundantly grateful for. And she's almost always right there on the list. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Love others. The speaker and the author Brian Tracy said, if you wish to achieve worthwhile things in your personal and career life, you must become a worthwhile person in your own self-development. So, thinking about good things and gifts everywhere and the space you choose to give yourself and give to others and appreciating. And here's something interesting. Many of us who are in the New Thought and in metaphysics are very good at giving often, but not as good at receiving. Just a little something you can think about to be in balance and harmony is giving and receiving creates a blessing both ways. So if you're just really good at giving but you don't quite know how to receive, you're stopping somebody from getting a blessing. You're not getting a blessing, nor are they. And it's really important in this law of reciprocity to allow the complete flow. Now you may say, you know, when someone gives to me, I feel like I gotta pay him back. I gotta give him back. Just know this. Here's the rule, okay? Unless you've signed a loan, you don't. How's that? Take that. Unless you have an agreement. Let's shake on this. Oh, you're going to give me this, I'm going to pay you that. You don't pay them back A gift is a gift. A present is a present. It's good to be present for the present. So when somebody gives you a gift, you learn to say thank you. Even if you have to fake it till you make it, you say thank you. And with gratitude, accept it, because it blesses you, it blesses them. And then remember, you're not the king of the kingdom, baby. You're not the queen of the queendom. There's God, Goddess, all that is. You're so worried about them being paid back? Think about who could pay them back the greatest. Somebody gives you something beautiful, or you give someone beautiful, well, the universe will bless them. They will give back 100% and then some to that person who's the giver. So they will be taken care of better than your wildest imaginings. Your job is just to allow the gift. Well, reality is big, folks. It sure is. But your dreams, they are bigger. Literally. So when you get that feeling inside of excitement, that's a brand new idea, ask yourself, is this inspiration or programming? And when the thoughts start coming in that want to stop you, is this programming? Because that means it doesn't belong to you. And if it doesn't belong to you, let it go. Move on, because we want dreamers who do. Dreamers who make their dreams into their reality. Dare to dream, Dachinger.